Hi friends and my dear students. As we discussed that the constants of the database, and as I have told you that in the next video I'll discuss the foreign key concept and referential integrity. So most of these students are not able to understand what is referential integrity and what is the reference. So here I would like to take an example to clear this concept. For example, suppose I am going to buy a mobile, and there are many shops for the same kind of mobile or same brand of mobile. And in addition, there are so many portals available online, and I can buy the mobile from anywhere. What is the integrity we are not able to understand till date? For example, I buy the mobile from shop. It costs me say 15,000, and the same mobile, when I inquired on the online portal, I found it worth 14,500. The same mobile. And other portal, it says 14,600. So there is a variation. It shows there's no integrity in the product cost. So how will we get to know what is the integrity and the referential integrity? So if we take another example which might show you the referential integrity. Example, in the school, when a child with parents goes to the school and in the office, when parents inquired about the admission and the child is admitted, so there is a register in the office or maybe the computer or the database. They are maintaining database on computer. What happens when the child is admitted? The child is allotted an admission number and child's name, gender, parents' name, address, etc. Then the child is a boy, so gender is say male, obviously, and he is admitted to the standard one. So what happens in that case? Since the admission is taken and the admission detail is available in the office in the master register or the master computer, but as soon as he moves to the class computer also maintains the record of the students of that class. So the same admission number will be referenced here. Means suppose the name is X and its admission number say 100. So 100 is available in the master computer as well as in the class computer. So what happens? So whatever we like, if the student in is in standard one, so it is clear that class admission refers the master computer or detail of the master computer. And what happens in this case, if you go to or the parents go to the class directly and they admit the child there, then there'll be no record in the office. Means the child is there in the school, but it is not available in the master register. Is it possible? I think no. It means the strategy says one should go to the main computer, like main office. There, they'll have to enroll the child, the parents enroll the child, and after enrollment, the class will be allotted, and in class computer, this admission number will be reflected or transferred. It means this admission number is getting the parent detail from the master computer. So class admission number is referring the master computer for child's detail. So here class computer admission number is the reference key which is referring the master, means the office computer in the class. So class admission number is the foreign key, whereas the admission number in the office is the master key or the primary key. So this is the relation, and it shows the referential integrity. So I am going to demonstrate the referential integrity through the tables. Here if you see, there is a table called admission, and admission number is the primary key, and admission number, the primary key should be unique. So here also this is the unique key, and the same key when the child goes to the class will get the reference from the table admission. And here in the class, in class table, you see class code, class name, and admission number. So admission number here is the foreign key. It is referring the admission number of admission table. So here, if I see admission number in class table is referred to as the foreign key. Since the class table is getting its reference from the admission table, and that is why, and it is giving the reference to the class table. That is why this is known as the parent key, parent table, and this is called the child table. And in other words, this is also known as reference table, and the child table is known as the referencing table. So here this is the foreign key and data integrity. Data integrity is maintained through foreign key. So what should be the syntax of foreign key? So foreign key, then the field of the table in the child table references the primary key of the parent table. So here admission is the parent table and admission number is the primary key of admission table. And this admission number is the key of class table. So table class is taking its reference from admission number of table admission. Hope it should be clear. And this relation can be depicted through this, because admission number of class table is getting its reference from table admission. Here you see what should be the structure of admission. The structure of admission should be admission number of integer type, not null, and primary key, as I have told you, as I have shown this into the table also. Name is the name of the students, and it should be not null. Address if need be. So this is the admission table. And what should be the class table? The class table should be, it should have the class code. It could be primary or not, depends. So though I have taken the primary key here, but I'll not take this primary key when I conduct the practical. And class name, and in addition, it is having a field which is the reference key, like admission number of type integer, and this is the field of class, and it references, like, for it is the foreign key. Admission number is a foreign key. So here this is admission number. So foreign key admission number references the admission number of admission table. So this way we have to create the reference or the foreign key constant. And for this, we are moving to our MySQL. So let's move to MySQL. So I'm here in MySQL. This is MySQL, and so I have to create a table admission, and I have to give some records. So what should we do? First, we should use the database, use 12th science, as we have created this database earlier. So database is used, and now I am going to create the tables. So what I am going to do, I have taken or opened a text file where I have written everything. So first I'm going to, let me see whether if these tables are available or not. So show tables. So there are no tables related to admission and class. So I'm going to take this statement of creating class. So I have taken these two statements, and this time I'm not going to take and I'm just taking this. But before this, I have to create the admission table, and here Control C. And when I move to MySQL and when I created the tables, so one table is created and another table is waiting for its creation. So here, create table class code character 5. I'm not taking it as primary key, and class name and admission number as the foreign key, and just press enter. So here you see your main table, any parent table is created, and child table is also created. Now what I'm going to do here, let me see what is the structure of student or admission. This is a structure where there are only three fields. The first field, admission number, name and address, and the second one is ESC, class, describe class. So this is your class, and admission number here is the reference key, which is taking its reference from admission number. Now I'm going to give or store the records. So I have already stored the records in a text file, and so I'm taking the records from this file, and over here I have stored some records. Control C, and I'm going to here and right click, and this way my 5 records are created or inserted. I can show it. Admission. So here there are 5 records. And one more thing which I wanted to tell you, that I am going to store data in class table also. So I am just going to copy the data for the class and insert into the class table. Here this is data, and again I am going to SQL and Control V, semicolon, enter. It's giving some problem. So this is here. Press. Okay. There's some issue. What is the issue? Issue is this. And press enter. So this way, 4 records are inserted. Select asterisk from class. Okay. So here they are, because if I would have taken CL code as a primary key, these records could not be duplicated, and that is why I have not selected as it as the primary key. Now you see, if I am going to, if I insert any particular record, if you see, select asterisk from admission. If you see, there's the record, suppose 1007 admission number is not available in the admission number, and also it is not available in the class. And for example, I'm going to insert 1007 record in class table. If I say insert into class, values, first is the class code. I'm taking it as CL 0, say 5 or 05, like this. And then class is, say, fifth is the class, and admission, the reference key which I wanted to give is 1007. And notice here, this 1007 is not available in the parent table, and I am going to insert in the child table. Then see what happens. It shows that it cannot be inserted as this is not the part of the admission table, and that is why it is not taking this. So it is clear here that if you want to insert any record in the child table, its reference should be in the admission table. So this is clear. And same here, if I want to, suppose I want to change the detail. For example, I want to change the detail of like 1001. I want to change the admission number. I want to change the admission number of Raman, and I want to change this 1001 to 1010. That, let's see. So update admission, set admission number is equal to 1010, where admission number is equal to 1001. So I wanted to change this value. Update. So what is happening here? It is giving the error. Why? You are going to change the admission number which is available in the child table also. So what if 100 is available in child table and you are going to change its admission number in the master table? So it will not take. And what should be done? It should have been like, if you are changing the admission number of master table or parent table, it should automatically change the admission number of child table as well. So this is not possible in this case. Means if you are using the foreign key, the dependency of child table is on master table or parent table. Number one, you cannot insert the data uh, in the child table which is not in, whose reference is not in the master table or parent table. And if you want to delete the data or change the data which is in the master table and child table as well, or parent table or child table as well, you cannot do it. Because simultaneously, if you are going to change anything in the parent table, it should be some references should be there which can change, or the change can be reflected into the child table. So this way there are some glitch. So how to remove that glitch? So for that we are going to discuss the cascading. So let's move to the cascading. Just have a look on this. In the cascading, you'll see there are two cascades. One is, sorry, this is on update, cascade. So this is the solution. So while defining the foreign key in the child table, if you apply this on delete cascade or on delete on update cascade, so whatever uh, changes you are going to make in the parent table, the changes will be reflected in the child table as well. Similarly, if you want to delete the record from the parent table, on delete cascade will enable to delete the record in the child table as well. So what should be the syntax of foreign key? Just have a look on this. While creating the child table, you must see creating table, create table class and the same structure. And while referencing the key, foreign key, admission number, references, admission number, and without comma, I'll mention cascading like on delete cascade and on update cascade. So whatever you are going to do in the master table, whether you want to delete the record or update the record, this will be reflected in the child table as well. So again, go to MySQL. So let's go. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to, you know, create this child table again. Right now I am deleting the same. Drop table class and semicolon. The table is deleted, and now I'm going to create this again with cascade. Control C and on SQL prompt just pressing enter. So my table is created. Now the same data I'm going to take from here. enter. So my records are there. So select asterisk from class. So these are the records, and select asterisk from admission. Okay, now I'm going to change the admission number of admission table. So I'm going to do update which table? Admission table. Set admission number is equal to 1010, where admission number is equal to 1001, and enter. So see here, row is affected. Now see, select asterisk from admission. So 1001 is changed to 1010. Now we are going to see this in class. Select asterisk from class. So here see, 1001 now changed to 1010. So this is the magic of foreign key. And for example, I wanted to delete this record from admission. Any 1010 I wanted to delete. So what should I do? I'll say delete from admission number, admission table, where admission number is equal to 1010 and semicolon. So here this is. Now see, select asterisk from admission semicolon. You will see 1010 is deleted, and now we are going to check whether this record exists in the child record or not. Select asterisk from class. So see here, 1010 record is also deleted from the child table. So this is the concept of referential integrity. Hope you understand the thing or concept, and if you like it, kindly share with your friends, and you do study hard on apply this concept again and again, and practice it. And so far, if you have not you know uh, subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you can get my notification of my new video then and there. So bye bye.